Hi guys, Miss McConnell here. We're going to make something that you can possibly give to your mom or to the person in your life who fills that role as a mom. Maybe it's your grandma or your aunt. Sometimes it's your dad. So whoever fills that role as mom, and this can be a special gift you can give to them for Mother's Day. We're going to make this. Now this is mine. I just made it. It's the first time I ever made this. So this is my practice, and it's a little frame, and you could put a picture of you in here. You could even write a nice little message, and then if you want to, like you could just give them that. You could even put a magnet on the back and have that stick on your refrigerator. And I have origami paper. We're going to be doing some origami. I'm going to put this up here. You don't have to have origami paper, but you do need thin paper, maybe notebook paper or copy paper, and you need to cut it into a square. This square, and you got to be really precise, this square is about 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. So it is important that it's a square. Most paper comes in, it's a rectangle. Most paper is 8.5 by 11, so you might need to have an adult help you trim it into a really straight square. The other cool thing about origami paper is it's different colors on both sides. You can make that happen by just coloring one side, or you could even do like this one and put a design on one side. So maybe, and if it's different, then that'll look really cool whenever it pokes through. And you can still leave one side white if you'd like to, or I would not use construction paper for this though. That might be a little thick and might make it difficult to fold. All right, so I've got to go through this kind of quickly. You might want to pause this video at certain places, but I've got to go through quickly. I only have 15 minutes of recording time. So we're going to start off. Step one, we're going to just fold it. It doesn't matter whether you go side to side or top to bottom. I am going to try to be careful and line up those corners very carefully. I'm going to make a really crisp edge. I'm going to go over it with my finger and press hard. Okay, next I'm going to open that up, and then I'm going to fold. I have that center line. I'm going to fold to meet just to that center line. And again, I'm going to try and line it up with that center line. I am trying to be kind of precise here. Going over it with my finger. You can pause it, and I'm going to tell you, I messed up on the first one that I did. The good thing about paper is you just unfold it and start again, and that's exactly what I did with my other one. So no worries if you make a mistake. Just unfold it and start again. All right. So I've got, looks almost like a little book where the pages, where it opens up in the middle, and I have that center crease. Okay, I'm going to leave it folded up, and then I'm going to fold from the top to the bottom. Again, I'm making sure those corners and those edges line up straight before I press it down. Going over it with my finger, making those edges press hard. Okay, next step. I'm going to unfold it, and then sort of like what we did before, I'm going to fold it to that center line. So I'm going to take the top, fold it down to the center line. Again, pause this video if you need to play catch up. If you need to like watch it and then do it and then watch it and do it, that's okay. Same thing with the bottom. Fold it up to meet that center line. So far, not too difficult. Okay, this next part gets a little bit complicated, but you can do it. So I'm going to take a deep breath before I do it. Okay, I'm going to put a little polka dot right there so you see what I'm talking about. See this corner of this inside piece of paper, my inside little square? I am now going to take that corner and I'm going to gently, I'm going to kind of poke on the inside, holding it down with my finger. Gently make that corner where that dot is, that is going to become my new pointy little triangle hanging off to the edge. Okay, then I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the same thing with each of the other corners. So if you look, all I did, it was right here like this, and then I pulled it out and I pushed it down. Now I'm going to do that with each of the other corners. I'm going to pause my video. I'll let you see it on camera one more time. So I'm grabbing that corner that's on the inside, holding it down on the inside. I'm just going to make a little triangle, and I'm going to try and line my edges up. Mine, this is how it was, and I kind of had to adjust my other one. It's okay. I want it to be as precise as possible, but it's okay if it's not completely exact. Okay, so I'm going to do that with each of the corners. I'm going to pause my video and do. Okay, here we have it. Now I've done the same thing to each of those corners, just pulled out and flattened the corners. So now I have this little thing, looks like a, I don't know, a weird little boat, weird sailboat. Okay, next step. I am going to, this was where I messed up before. So I'm going to take this pointy edge, my dot is still there. I'm going to push it in. Actually, I'm going to push it this way so that I have a little square, and I should have a diagonal line, and I should have a flap right here. I'm going to do that with all of the corners. So again, I'm going to push that in, push that corner so that I have a square with a diagonal line. And take that corner, take that pointy edge, push it in. I want to have that flap in the center. This is where I messed up before. So if you don't have a separation right here, you need to watch what I'm doing one more time. I'll show you again. Last one. So I'm doing the same thing to each of the corners. I'm kind of poking that in. Now I'm finding that corner, making it so that I have 4 squares, each with a diagonal line on top. Okay, I know I'm going kind of fast, so just pause the video if you need to. This next step is where, if you didn't fold that last step right, this is where I figured out I hadn't done it correctly. Okay, so next step, it's going to look like you're going to take each of these corners, and it's almost like you're making a little airplane. You're folding these corners into that center line. It looks to me like a little mini paper airplane, and the nose of the airplane needs to go to the center. So fold in and in. Little paper airplane that goes to the center. You're going to do that with all 4. When you finish folding all of those edges into that diagonal line, you should have this. It should look like all of those noses of the airplanes are pointing in toward the center. All right, next step. You're going to take each of these little wings of the airplane, is what I call it, and you're going to kind of gently pull them out, gently, gently, and then push that down very gently. Okay, now I'm going to press it so that it makes those crisp lines. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to try and make it so my hand's not so much in the way. I'm going to go around and do that to each one of these little flaps. So I'm pushing that to the top gently to kind of puff it out. And I'm pushing that down. All right, again. Pushing that down. I'm going to pause the video and do the rest of mine, but you're just going around and doing the same thing to each little flap. Okay, this is what it should look like after you get all of those little flaps kind of flattened out like that. Okay, now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 points in the center. These points of the little paper airplane. So now you're going to take those points, each of those points, and you are going to fold it over so that it lines up with the corner of your square. So I'm going to fold it back, and it's okay if it doesn't make it all the way back. I'm going to try as far as it'll go. Right, there's one. And I'm kind of pressing down these edges. It's okay if I press those down a little bit as I go. I'm going to do that with each of these corners. There's my dot for my original fold. There. There. Right there. Okay, so next step, okay, so that's what that should look like. That one should be backwards. It should go back like that. Okay, next step, you have 4 more points in the center that we've uncovered. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to fold those back, and they're going to try and line up with the side. So right there. 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 Our frame is emerging. And right there. Then, if you have a school picture from this year or a picture that your family has taken, maybe you want to draw or write a message, you can go right in here and you've got a cool little frame. Again, if you want to put a magnet on the back, or maybe even it might make a cool Christmas ornament. You could put a tie through there and write the year on it. But that way you have something, and you might even put a little dab of glue back here to hold these corners down, or maybe you want to leave them just so that, you know, and that way you know that, or your adult knows that you made that. All right, guys, good luck. Take some deep breaths. You can do this.